Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is day number 191 of the 365-day trivia road trip. Today we have 21 questions, 20 up front, and then a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end of the video if you need to stick around for that. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. A genetically advanced warrior given Mark 6 armor in the second version of the game, he is also known as Spartan 117 or John. What is the most used name for this super soldier who fights against the Covenant in Halo and its sequels? The answer is Master Chief. Question number 2. Gerhard Hansen oversaw the care of what disease, identified by destructive lesions on the body, in a Norway hospital in 1873, and after he found that the disease was caused by a specific bacterium, it became known as Hansen's disease. I would not want a disease named after me. I would rather you call it leprosy. Leprosy is the answer we're looking for. Question number 3. The son of Iapetus and Clymene, his name means forethought. Who was this brother-in-law of Pandora that, as punishment for his most famous deed of giving man the gift of fire, was chained to a rock in the Caucasus where a vulture eternally tore out his liver? This man's name is Prometheus. Question number 4, originally published in December of 1871, who wrote the story of The Walrus and the Carpenter, a ballad that depicts the trials and tribulations of a group of oysters who were eaten by the title characters? The answer is Lewis Carroll. Question number 5. Originally known as the Paragon Panther, it was a 3-time Grand Prix winner. A French chef gave it fudge, and it flew the Potts family back to England. What is this title car in a story by Ian Fleming? The answer is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Question number 6. Founded in 1962 by Glenn Bell in Downey, California. What is the name of the popular American fast food chain that has used several catchy slogans, including the sagacious, "Think outside the bun"? That's a really deep quote if you think about it. Think outside the bun. Taco Bell is the answer. Question number 7. In Greek mythology, she was chained to a rock to be devoured by a sea monster, but was rescued by Perseus. Daughter of Cassiopeia, she was placed among the stars after her death. What is her name? Lots of mythological creatures getting chained to rocks today. Sorry about all the violence. Her name was Andromeda. Question number 8. It is a modifier key on many computer keyboards, especially on laptop computers. It is used in a compact layout to combine keys which are usually kept separate. What word does the FN key on a keyboard stand for? FN represents the function key. Function is the word we're looking for. Question number 9. Barbie's first little sister debuted in 1964. She was Barbie's little sister back then and was 10 years old when she was first introduced. What was the name of Barbie's first little sister that came before Chelsea and Stacy? Chelsea's name changed to Kelly, so they're technically the same person. Chelsea or Kelly and Stacy came after Skipper. Skipper was Barbie's original little sister. Question number 10. The origin of its name date back to the late 1700s, when exporters of beer from the British Isles to certain countries would add hops to their brews to help preserve the beer in hotter, more tropical climates. In brewing, what do the initials IPA stand for? An IPA is an India Pale Ale. Question number 11. The human appendix, the pelvic bone of a snake, and the wings of flightless birds are examples of organs that have decreased in importance or became completely unnecessary. What 9-letter adjective describes such organs? The adjective we're looking for is vestigial, a vestigial organ. Question number 12. It commonly affects the arms and legs, including the toes and fingers, but it can also occur in the muscles and in organs inside the body, such as the gallbladder. What is the term for the death of body tissue due to the lack of blood flow or a serious bacterial infection? If a person's body tissue is dying or gets that bad bacterial infection, it gets gangrene. Gangrene is the answer. Question 13. Usually accompanied by Cinderella's castle, the stylized wording in its logo is trademarked and recognizable worldwide. What are the only lowercase letters in the official Walt Disney logo? In Walt Disney, the only letters that are lowercase are the I and the Y. Question 14. Back in 1971, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Bowker founded Starbucks Coffee. Although it has gone through some design changes since the original, what kind of creature has been on the official Starbucks logo since the beginning of the company? Officially, the creature on the logo is a siren. It looks like a two-tailed mermaid, but the answer is siren. Question 15. Which amendment to the United States Constitution states that no soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law? Just looking for the number of the amendment. The answer is third, the Third Amendment. Question 16. This Australian state was governed by New South Wales until 1831, then became a federated state 70 years later. Containing much of the Great Sandy and Gibson deserts, 1/2 of its population lives in its capital. What is this largest Australian state with a capital at Perth? The answer is Western Australia. Question 17. If you've ever looked on the side of your milk carton, you might have noticed the name of this chemist who developed a rabies vaccine. Who is this Frenchman who also developed a method of killing germs through heating. It's how they make your milk safe. The Frenchman in question is Louis Pasteur. Question number 18. Founded in May of 1862 by Abraham Lincoln, what United States government department controls the food stamp program, school lunches and breakfasts, and meat and poultry inspection? Which government department does all of that? The answer is the Department of Agriculture. Question number 19. After the events of 2013's Man of Steel, Bruce Wayne sees Superman as a danger to the public and sets out to stop him in 2016's Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Henry Cavill plays Superman, and what actor plays an aged Batman? That sign in the back might help you out a little bit. Ben's Lake Marina, or Ben Affleck is the name we're looking for. Ben Affleck. Question 20. Native Americans call this sport bagataway, but French Canadians rename the sport for a symbol of a bishop. What is the name of this sport that uses netted sticks to throw a ball into a pyramid-shaped net? Used to be called bagataway or bagataway. I don't know how you pronounce it. Bagataway. But what is it called now? Now it is called lacrosse. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Today I recorded some pit stop trivia quizzes and then some regular length trivia quizzes, so my timing was a little bit off because I was reading pretty fast on the ones today, which gave you a little bit of extra time to answer the question. Hopefully that didn't mess you up too much. It's always a little tricky when I'm recording multiple different versions of trivia on the same day, but we got her done. Hopefully you enjoyed today's quiz. If you did and you're not subscribed and you like this type of trivia, now's a good time to subscribe to Road TRIpVIA. We have over 1,000 of these quizzes on YouTube. Here's question 21, the tiebreaker for today. Although it is 1,083 feet tall, about the same height as an 81-story building, the monument is mostly iron latticing. How many official floors does the Eiffel Tower have? I did not realize this. The Eiffel Tower has 3 floors. According to everything that I could look up and find, the Eiffel Tower has 3 floors. That's it. Even though it's over 1,000 feet tall. So, hopefully you learned something today. Thank you for watching. Check back tomorrow for another new episode, and I'll see you then.